Welcome back, everybody. Good luck, have fun, good game from mTwDIMAGA. This is game number 1 in our best of 7 series between KiwiKaKi and mTwDIMAGA. Or as the Korean announcers on GSO would say, KiwiKaKi! And let me see if I can do mTwDIMAGA here. mTwDIMAGA! That's actually terrible. I might not ever do that again. Or maybe I'll work on that in my downtime. So let's see here, what are both players doing? We've got a pylon being produced out here in the front of his expansion. We may see a wall off into a fast expansion from KiwiKaKi. Sending a little scout over here to the left. He will run into this overseer, flying through the sky. And we've got a pool, actually a very early pool here at, looks like it was 10 food. So a 10 pool. May see some very early aggression. We may see some type of baneling bust. mTwDIMAGA may be expecting a fast expo from KiwiKaKi anyway, because Protoss players do love to fast expo on this map because of the very easy access to your natural expansion and the very easy ability to just completely wall it off with a gateway, a forge, and a photon cannon. So KiwiKaKi is going to see this very fast spawning pool, and he's probably going to run down here and throw up a gateway as we speak. Yes, there we have it. There is a gateway. In response to that quick spawning pool, he was building a gas here. He may have just did that for the extractor trick, canceled it, and then ran away. Or he maybe just changed his mind. So we'll see what's going on here. We have a forge being placed next to this gateway for KiwiKaKi, and he's just kind of sitting here with his probe. He's probably waiting for that. Oh, actually we have a wall in here. KiwiKaKi feeling a little weak. Goes for a wall off. He's going to spend a lot of resources to do this too, but he felt it necessary just to stay in this game. So one pylon goes down, there's 100 resources, and he's going to build a photon cannon. That's what that probe was out here waiting for. If he really needs to wall that off completely with a gateway. We have some very fast pressure here from mTwDIMAGA, forcing KiwiKaKi to change his plans, chrono boosting a zealot out, and that photon cannon should finish in time to be able to save his wall off here. Let's hope that is in range. That should be in range of all these lings. Those lings dropping that shield on that gateway very fast. Photon cannon is up. It will two-shot those lings. Zealot coming out, spawning on the opposite side. Very interesting. I thought he would... Oh, actually, he had the rally going down here. He's going to lose that gateway. Oh my gosh. That's 150 resources down the drain. KiwiKaKi pulling probes to fend off that front line. So luckily for him, he's got another gateway almost finished. We may see a complete wall off here again. Some pylons. No, he's just going to leave one little space open for that zealot. So here we have some gas being, some extractors going down. Another one being finished. We may see a transition here into banelings to baneling bust that front of that door open. That would be, I think, a very smart play by mTwDIMAGA at this point. So taking out this other pylon. Those pylons may seem like a waste, but if those pylons weren't there, those lings would have got there like 15 seconds faster, and everyone saw how late that cannon was. Even with that cannon there, he still managed to kill that gateway with those lings. So if he didn't wall off this base here at that point, I think it would have been very close to GG for KiwiKaKi. He would be in an even worse position right now, if not have already lost the game if he did not do that. So there was a very quick-witted play by KiwiKaKi. Something I can honestly say I probably wouldn't have done. So there we have a baneling nest, very smart. Very good move for KiwiKaKi. And is he getting speed upgrade? Yes, he's getting that speed upgrade, building up a nice amount of gas for those banelings. Those banelings are very gas-intensive units. So we've got 3 zealots coming out here against 8 lings. Those lings do not want to fight that. They'll take heavy losses, and he wants to keep these amount of lings he's got. So whenever he does his timing attack with his banelings, he'll have an optimum army. So we got level 1 attack upgrades for those zealots. Now, if we look at this base here, these banelings come in, they'll completely wipe out this pylon, but this backup pylon will continue to power all these buildings. But they can easily just blow through this one and then blow through this one too, so it's just going to depend on how many banelings he gets. So it looks like he's warping in 8 banelings. That's going to be quite a bit. It looks like KiwiKaKi, anticipating this, is spreading out his zealots so they won't take that very massive splash damage from those banelings. So this is going to be a turning point in the game right here. We'll see. Ooh, he's morphing in even more banelings. Looks like so we're going to have 16 or 15 banelings, I think, with a it's like just 10 lings. So this is going to be an exciting explosion right here. I love seeing banelings blow up. Any more being produced? Looks like we have 6 more in production. Looks like we're going to have the attack going on right now. Looks like he's just right-clicking straight there on that pylon. Oh, a sentry! Where'd that thing come from? A sentry coming there with that clutch force field. Wow, that would have... I think he would have lost the game right there if he didn't force field that. That was very important. He force fielded it right on top of that pylon. Saved that pylon. And I think he only managed to lose 1 zealot in this fight. So KiwiKaKi going forward, building another big wall in front of his pylon just to soak up some more damage. For these banelings, a lot of banelings coming in. He's not going to have any force fields right now. So banelings are just going to go straight for that forge. Take out the forge, and looks like they're going to go straight for that cannon too. Oh, he force fields right on top of that cannon, saving it. But he's done a lot of damage to the front of that base. He won't be able to make any more cannons at this point, and he's completely out of sentry juice. So we can see him right now making more sentries, but Dimag with more reinforcements. He's got 4 more banelings coming in, losing both of those zealots to a surround there. He did not want to do that. KiwiKaKi just forced to build 2 more gateways, getting a serious wall off right now. They have a total of about 1,000 life. They have not completely finished though, so they're not completely full on life. Looks like we're going to have some focus fire down there, killing that gateway. Maybe he'll cancel it. And then going straight for that photon cannon. Sentry, nice force field on there, saving that. I think Dimag got a little too antsy right there with that. He maybe should have waited for these reinforcements to come. Hit with a few more banelings. So force field wise, we've got, it looks like we'll have 2 force field at least for this next attack, and a lot of photon cannons coming down. In the meantime, KiwiKaKi has made an expansion, and he's very close to saturating it. So he has a very nice harvester advantage. Dimag is definitely set on this baneling bust here, but he is not being very successful with it as of late. We got an Overlord here with a good placement, getting a nice vision on everything. And KiwiKaKi unfortunately cannot see it as it is on the high ground. But I don't see, this is not looking good for Dimag right now. He's going to have a lot of banelings, but there's just so much meat here in this front door. So many gateways, and not to mention so many force fields and photon cannons that can just delay these banelings, sacrificing that zealot, not wanting to do it, but goes down for ire. Checking how many banelings he's up against. Builds yet another pylon. You got warp gate being researched, and he's got that front little sentry there, probably just to throw down some clutch force fields, and actually walling off over here too. I guess he feels weak over here on this left side. But I don't think this is going to work out for Dimag. This is looking very good for KiwiKaKi, though. He's fought off this that multiple waves of baneling attacks and zergling attacks, but the first one seemed very powerful, but after that, they seem to completely lose their lackluster in following waves of attacks. They seemed more based on just sheer aggression than very smart timing attacks. Sometimes only going with 4 or 5 units. But this time, he's looks like he's going in all or nothing right now. He's got a huge number of banelings. It looks like he's not even teching. He's not even preparing to build an expansion. So this is definitely an all-in for Dimag. He sees this expansion for KiwiKaKi. He knows that if this next attack doesn't work, he will be completely screwed in the long game. So there are so many banelings in here. Wow, he's whooping even more banelings. That is a lot of banelings. That's more than a control group of banelings. Here we go. There's going to be a big explosion. Focusing down on those gateways. 2 gateways down. Looks like he's going to come in. Wow, 2 force fields. Whoa, those are some great force fields, trapping in all those units. Oh man, Dimag's rush just completely failed right there. He's still pushing in though, but there's so many force fields. I don't think he's going to get any damage in here, just locking them in place. There's prisons, those force field prisons for those banelings. And Dimag GG's. So Dimag with a very good aggression early game. He probably would have had it. I think he would have had that. I think he would have had the game if KiwiKaKi wasn't smart enough to wall off his own opponent's base there. That was very smart, giving him just a couple seconds he needed to throw up that cannon. So well played by KiwiKaKi that game. And I think I'm gonna I'll cast some more games tomorrow, more than likely. So just tune in and look for more of my commentaries later.